In this video, we're going to talk about the color guard. Hi, my name is Mel, and I am the team leader of the Jersey City EMS Honor Guard and founder of EMS Honor Guards of New Jersey. When you put together the rifles, or the sabers, and the flags, you have what's called the color guard. The color guard, at minimum, needs to have at least 3 people. 2 rifles or sabers, and 1 flag. That first flag and the flag that always must be present is the U.S. flag. If your color guard has 4 people, then you will have 2 rifles or 2 sabers, the American flag, and your department flag. If you have 5 people, you'll have 2 rifles or sabers, the American flag, the state flag, which is New Jersey over here, and then your department flag. If your honor guard is marching in a parade like St. Patrick's Day and you want to carry the Irish flag, then the order goes like this: the American flag, the Irish flag, then the state flag, then the department flag. So now that we have that out of the way, here are the rules of the color guard. Rule number 1. When the colors are out, the entire color guard must remain together the entire time the flags are out. This means that if the colors have to move from one location to another, you will march together in line and in order the entire time. The colors represent our organization, and it is important that you treat them with respect and that you guard them as the name of the unit describes. Number 2. You can play around and joke before or after the detail, but when the colors are out, it's game time. Carrying flags and rifles are already drawing attention to you, so let's not make it worse by doing something embarrassing. Remember, you're representing us. Rule number 3, and I think this one's actually should have been number 1, but hey, we're here now. The honor guard is not about making you look good. It's not about the bling on your uniform or showing yourself off to other people. The honor guard is about leading by example and showing other people how they should respect our colors. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Number 4, your team leader. Whether it's myself or my XO, please remember that we will never steer you wrong. If we are telling you to do a particular thing, it's probably because we've done a site visit or we've spoken to the master of ceremonies or a point of contact, and we have carefully thought out how the ceremony is supposed to go. Unfortunately, 90% of the ceremonies we go to are funerals, and our job is to be united in a way that provides comfort to the family members and friends. That is definitely not the time to be arguing with the team leader on how you think things should go. Please, just do what we ask, and I promise you, we are going to do everything we can to make sure everything goes well. I can assure you that your rank or my rank have nothing to do with these decisions. Whether you're the new guy or the director, we're going to make sure that we do what's best for the honor guard and the department. So, enough with the rules. Now a couple tips. Tip number 1. Use your peripheral eyesight to try to keep in time with the other members of the honor guard. This will be super easy for the flag bearers since you're standing right next to each other, and a little bit harder for the people carrying rifles or sabers. Be patient, this takes practice. Tip number 2. Do not cut corners. All the moves have distinct counts to ensure that the color guard is moving as one unit. Tip number 3. If I'm saying this in one of these videos, you better believe there's a reason. Use the bathroom before the detail, even if you don't think you have to go. Enough said. Tip number 4. This is gonna sound a little brutal. If you're carrying a flag and you start to feel faint, try to let your team members know as soon as possible. On the reverse side, if you see your team member getting a little faint and they are carrying a flag, catch the flag first and have another team member get them. Remember that our duty is to the colors first. Tip number 5. If your cover flies up during the middle of a ceremony, just like that chick in Frozen said, let it go. Your team leader should go and get it for you. If no one can get it for you, get it later. Tip number 6. If you are left-handed, you are the best candidate for the left shoulder manuals. So, what happens at a detail? In general, we'll park the ambulance or whatever vehicle we take to the detail away from that location. This will give us a chance to get ourselves together before people see us. If you have an ambulance, then get ready in the back of the ambulance because it's the perfect place to hide. Once your uniform is on and complete, if you're a smoker, now is the time to go have that last cigarette when no one can see you. Around this time, the team leader will go and speak to the point of contact to discuss any last-minute changes or to go over the ceremony. When he or she returns, now is the time to line up, make sure that everybody's squared away, everyone has the right flag holders, the right rifles, and the right flags. Then you will march in line to the location that has been pre-designated by your team leader. From there on, pretty simple, follow the commands. When the ceremony is complete and the general staff has been dismissed, the color guard will then march off in a line together back to that same location they were at to put the colors away. Only then can you walk off and do what you want as an individual. And that's pretty much how every detail goes. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.